It's 2020 in Coventry. In Eagle Street, Barney, a young girl, stands outside a small white-painted terraced house in a car-lined street.
When the ambulance pulled away, I realised I was still holding the letter Mum gave me when they put her on the stretcher. She said I had to give it to Dad because she was really ill. Tell him he needs to do right by it. Are you going to die? She didn't answer, just looked at me, which was sort of like she was telling me yes, but... Dad moved out about 2 months ago. He left because he lost his job, so he got another one down near London, which I said was stupid, because then we'd all have to leave Coventry. But then Mum said no, he was going alone, which I said was also stupid, like, either we should all go together or we should all stay. I wasn't crying exactly, but I think they could tell I was upset. Then Mum says I need to stay with her, actually, so she can teach me stuff while the schools are all closed. Why can't Dad? Your Mum's got more patience, you'll be better off with her, he says. Then she looks at him, and he looks at her, like they've both got this big secret. Maybe Dad was rubbish at school or something. The night before Dad left, I asked him if he was leaving because him and Mum keep arguing all the time and because they don't love each other anymore. But Dad said, no, not at all. Try not to worry and I'll be there as soon as I can. Anyway, when the ambulance came, I phoned Dad on the mobile to tell him about Mum and that he needs to come back to look after me. Tell me what happened, he said. Is it her heart again? What? What's the matter with her heart? Tell me what happened, he said. We were having lunch and then she just collapsed on the settee. She told me to ring 999. Are you coming back? I can't go to the hospital with her. They're not letting people in because of the virus. I gave them your number, Dad. All right. Good girl, he says. Don't worry, and I'll be there as soon as I can. You need to come now, Dad. What? Well, I can, but not right away. Well, I can, of course I will. Of course I'm coming back, I just don't know when. Have you spoken to your auntie? What about your bubba? I want you, Dad. All right, he says, don't get upset. He sounds a bit panicky. He says it's hard to just come because he has to work, and if he doesn't go to work, then he'll lose his job, and then we won't have any money, and then there's this whole thing with the coronavirus and not being allowed to travel anywhere, and now I definitely am crying. All right, baby, he says. We'll work it out. I stayed with Havinda, because she's just 2 doors down, and the ambulance woman said I couldn't be alone. Havinda said I could sleep in the back room on the settee, but I waited until it was dark, crept out, came back home. I've kept all the lights off. This morning I know there's reason to worry because there's a knock at the door.
Hello?
Andrea, unseen.
Hello? My name's Andrea. I work for the council. Are you in there? Harvinda said you didn't stay with her, love.
She's probably really nice, but I know if I let her in I won't get to see my dad and I won't get to deliver the letter, and then I hear my auntie. She's got a key. And I hear the lock go, so I leg it upstairs. She calls out to me. I don't answer, obviously. Finally, she goes. So then me and Dad talk on the phone again. He says he's just finished the morning shift, so he's going to get the coach up this afternoon. He says he'll be here by 11:30.
I had a voicemail from the hospital.
Dad, you need to turn your phone on.
I'm working all the shifts I can get on it. It's not that easy. Said Mum's been moved to a ward.
Did you ring him back?
Can't get through. Look, I'm going to be there soon.
I've got Mum's letter.
What?
She wrote you a letter?
Post it me?
No, she says I have to give it to you. We've arranged to meet at Pool Meadow, because Dad says he can stay in the one place, jump off the bus, see me. I've been thinking about this all the hours since we last spoke. I'm wondering what it is Mum's written for him. Is it about us all getting back together, or is it about me? About what will happen to me if Mum doesn't... If she doesn't... Will I have to go and stay with my dad? That woman came back.
Love, it's Andrea again. Remember I called earlier? We've been all over the neighbourhood, lovely. Are you in there? Don't worry, you're not in trouble.
I'm thinking, why would you even write a letter anyway? Why not WhatsApp it, or like, you know, what have you got to write to someone you lived your whole life with? Mum knows me inside out. What's she got to say to me that she hasn't already told me? And I know her, working for a pittance, whatever one of those is. Tells me when she comes home from work every night, I'm working for a pittance, but always making sure there's enough for the two of us. She works for the NHS. Dad called again.
I'm on the coach.
Okay, will you be coming to stay?
I don't know yet, Sonny.
I've got Mum's letter.
Okay. See you at Pool Meadow.
What?
The bus station, you know it?
Okay. And then he hung up. And I got a thought, like, where exactly is Pool Meadow from here? And why is it even called Pool Meadow anyway? It's a bus station. Do buses swim? No. And how do I get there? Whenever I go into town, it's where me and Mum get off the bus, and then we just walk from there, but I just follow her. I rang Dad back. No answer. He never has his phone on. I'm going to try again later.
She looks round.
Pool Meadow's out there somewhere. I'm trying to make... It's like a map in my head. If I go onto the main road and then turn right, or is it left? Anyway, and get a bus. Which one? Which number? Which way? And will I make it by 11:30? 11:30. Oh, I need to leave, but quietly. Move like a cat. Can't get seen. Commando style.
She runs off. We follow her. Down the street. She looks round warily as she goes. Runs a few steps, then slows to a walk, still looking round. Past the good wire. She stops and looks round again. Touching her letter. On the move again. Frowns, concentrating. Looks at the cars in the car park. Keeps going. She nods to herself. crosses the road to the off-licence.
Excuse me?
Can you step back, please?
Sorry.
2 metres, are you stupid?
She talks to a
That
young
bus
man.
stop. I need to get to Pool Meadow.
Oh, what did you want?
Pool Meadow?
Wait, it's lockdown. What are you doing out anyway? It's a long walk.
No, I know, that's why
I don't know.
He hurries off. Barney looks round again. The bus stops by her. She waits by the side of the road, looking from left to right. Traffic's busy. Taking a tighter hold of her letter, she crosses the road in a gap in the traffic. Turns to her right and walks. Turns back again, walks in the other direction.
Excuse me?
She speaks to a young woman.
That bus stop, is it for Pool Meadow?
The young woman signs.
I think so. Yes, I want to get into town. That one? How come?
The young woman points.
Just off to see my dad. Okay, thanks.
The young woman holds up her hand. Stop.
No.
She signs she lives nearby. If Barney waits, she'll go and get some money.
Money? No, it's okay. I don't think I should wait. I don't even know her. Should I wait?
The young woman's gone off to
Why
her
is she being
house.
so kind? Secret Agent Barney is on the move.
Barney heads off again.
I'm undercover from now on. If you see any adults before I do, be sure to let me know. They'll put the whole mission in jeopardy. Oh, and don't get confused, but I may need to alter my identity, depending on the situation and who I meet. No one's seen me. Too cool, that's why.
She keeps walking. Slows down. She looks puzzled. Puts her letter in her pocket. She looks at the bus timetable at the bus stop.
Red alert.
Checks her watch. She sees a police officer coming. Dodges into a doorway. Suddenly she sees a woman
Are you okay?
sitting on her doorstep.
Are you hurt?
She's
They're coming
crying.
for my husband. I called them and they're coming.
Who?
The hospital.
That's where my mum is.
You too. He's got the virus.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not infectious. Bloody hope not. I've got to go to work tomorrow. How am I going to work with him? But Walsgrave dying on me.
You don't know he's going to die. My mum isn't going to die either. She'd say pray and stay positive.
Do me a favour.
It helps.
Mumbo jumbo.
I mean proper praying.
I don't rely on God for that, my lovely. Only me can manage myself. Oh, will you help me up?
Barney takes her
Why is it on
arm.
your doorstep?
I can't find my keys. I can't bloody
Woman picks up her
function.
bag.
Not today. It's all a bit...
Rummages.
Bobby! Robert!
Can I
She
help?
hammers on the
I'm
door.
at work. He calls me, says he can't breathe. Bobby! Robert!
Let me help.
This is useless.
She empties her bag out.
Oh, thanks. Have you got fleas?
Barney's searching her
Checking,
pockets.
I've still got my letter.
Oh, we've missed the post office, love.
No, I have to deliver it.
Are you on a mission?
I might be. I might not be.
Oh, thanks anyway, lovely. What do I call you?
Jiggy.
Jiggy?
Jiggy's next door's cat. She nearly caught me out there. I had to think on my feet. There's quite a few keys here.
Oh, it's the one with the red
try them all,
spot. A
shall I?
blue one's my daughter's.
Bonnie picks
and
up a
green
keyring.
one's for the surgery.
Are you a doctor?
A cleaner. Oh, good girl.
She finds the key. The woman lets herself in.
I hope your husband's okay.
Well, I'm not going to be letting him drive any more buses. That's for sure.
Barney hugs her.
Always makes my mum feel better.
Bobby!
Could you help me just quickly?
Woman's face
I've got to
crumples.
get to him, lovely.
I need to get to Paul Meadow.
Across the road, through the playing fields, through the entry at the end, across Wandswell, under the ring road, and then you'll see it.
Right, so I go down. Oh, it's just there's a big busy road.
Just across the playing fields.
Oh, it's 10:45.
You'll see it.
I'll find it. Okay.
Bobby!
Bye.
Woman
Robert!
picks up her bag and goes in.
Robert!
Barney hurries on. She looks over at us as she goes. Stands at the side of the road, looking left and right. Cautiously crosses. She turns to check she's going the right way. She spots the playing fields and runs in. There's an asphalt court. She spots a ball. There's a basketball hoop at the end. She dribbles the ball. Kicks it around, kicks it into a goal.
Oh, here she goes again.
Dribbles to the other end. And scores in the other net.
Oh, doesn't matter what sport it is. Oh, let me get that.
She runs to pick up the ball. Dribbles it again.
I'm pretty brilliant either way, no matter what sport it is. I started playing footy for the school team last year. Then they said the pandemic was here. I used to dream I was going to play for the Sky Blues first, and then England. Used to. There's no point having dreams now, with coronavirus ruining everything. I haven't seen my friends in weeks. I don't go to this school, but I did score a goal in that field one week. Okay, I actually scored a hat-trick, just being modest. I'm telling you, feels like it didn't really happen. Oh. My whole life feels like that, actually. One more.
Dribbles and kicks. She kicks the ball away. Runs out of the court. A tall man is standing outside a tent in the corner of the field.
So you can't pass, sorry.
What?
I see you, and you see me.
Sorry?
Come on, don't pretend that I'm not here.
Keeps her back turned.
Please.
She turns to face him.
Hello?
That's better. Hello. You all right?
I think so, yes.
Did you lose something?
No.
Did they send you?
Who?
The council.
I don't know anyone at the council.
He comes
Are you
towards
sure?
her.
Because I do. They know me well enough.
Well, I do know...
I knew it, man, I knew it!
But only a bit.
You know, I'm betrayed.
By who?
Just betrayed.
Well,
He goes
well,
into
not
his
by
tent.
me. I don't know what you mean.
She runs up to
about
him.
the tent, isn't it?
What? I don't know.
You can't just pitch a tent, kid. We're not in the city.
How come?
Because people live in houses.
So why did you pitch it?
Why not? Is the question you should be asking yourself.
About what?
I mean, what would you do about pitching?
I don't have a tent.
Ah, man. Woo-hoo. But then you're missing out.
They do look pretty cool.
Ah. Well, have mine.
Well, then what would you do?
Ah, you see?
What?
You're mixing up my head, man. It's my tent and you're talking away, like you're talking me into giving it away to you. That's covert tactics because you just don't want this tent pitched there, right?
Wrong.
Are you carrying a wire?
No, but I wish I was. I'd love one of those.
Are they listening in?
Sorry.
He looks at us.
Sorry, See, I've made you feel uneasy. So, I'll take a step back.
He does a military step backwards.
At ease, Jackson.
Takes off his hat. Stands in
Are
a
you
military
young?
pose.
Well, I was.
When this virus goes, I'm thinking about the FBI or the army.
But that's obviously why they recruited you.
No, I don't work for the council. Okay. Look. I only know them a bit.
The council.
Someone called Andrea. She came to my door because my mum's been taken into hospital, so I'm trying to avoid them.
How many strong are there?
I think she was by herself.
Well, I won't give you up. One love.
Okay.
They bump fists.
Sorry to hear about your mum.
Thank you.
I see you, and you see me.
I wasn't trying to avoid you. I'm in a rush.
The whole world is in a rush, as my grandma would say. I mean, some days, yeah, I'm just sitting in the precinct with my little cup, and all the feet are just like a blur. I pitch my tent here, just loving the peace and the quiet.
Are you the caretaker for the school?
Which?
John Galton Primary is just over there.
Why they're hiring?
Schools are closed.
So why are you offering?
I wasn't.
Well, if you hear anything, yeah, let me know, because I used to do some plumbing, yeah, taps and toilets and all of that kind of stuff. But anyway, which way you go? Sorry, you first.
No, you.
What's your name?
Ted.
Ted.
Or the next door's dog. It's a nickname.
Trevor. But I'm not mad.
I didn't say you were.
Eccentric. Tent life.
He goes inside his tent.
It gets to you.
Gets a backpack.
I was wondering,
Starts stuffing it with his things.
why are you living in a tent anyway?
Got kicked out of my flat. They took it off me. Well, not really mine, to be honest.
Whose was it?
My mum died. But she's old. Older than I'll ever probably be. You know? Sorry, man.
For what?
Trevor's life story. So I got evicted
When?
2 years ago now.
You've been living in a tent for 2 years.
Well, one the other year on the streets and hostels.
What does evicted mean?
So I couldn't live in the flat because my name wasn't on the lease.
So they just need to give you another flat?
Yeah, me and 1,000 others. You see, they're very good at putting buildings up in the sky, but none of them have got houses in them, you get me? Well, not that the likes that me and you can afford, anyway. What's with the letter? It looks pretty important the way you're squeezing the life out of it.
Barney
It's
straightens
from
it
my dad.
out.
He's with your mum, yeah?
On a coach?
What's it say?
I don't know.
Well, can't you read? Yeah. I'll read it for you.
No, of course I can read.
Well, I can't.
You just said...
Yeah, no, I thought I should just offer. Well, I can, just really slow. Where's Dad, anyway?
I have to meet him in...
She looks at her watch.
20 minutes. He's at Pool Meadow. The woman said come through the plain.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I'll show you the way.
No, it's okay.
See, I always freak people out.
No, you're not.
Yeah, big city, nasty people.
We always get told to be
Yeah,
careful.
I'm just homeless, I'm not an animal.
I didn't say you were. It must be pretty lonely living in a tent in the middle of a city.
Yeah, you're right. But then again, Coventry people are usually pretty good. The other day, yeah, family brought me some food, that was nice. Another family just brought me some extra blankets.
He shows her.
I haven't got anything to give you.
We had a chat about tents, man, that's fine.
I don't want to be rude, but
But you're in a rush.
if you could show me, that would be great.
Yeah.
He beams and hurries to put on his army parka, stuffs his belongings into a rucksack and pulls up his hood.
All right, this way.
Okay.
They walk off together at a brisk pace. Trevor does up his rucksack as he walks. He gives her a tennis ball. She bounces it. They smile at each other. He shoulders his backpack. He's put his hat on again. She gives him back the ball. He bounces it. They chat as they walk. They walk out onto the street. Trevor's waving to people he knows, gives someone the thumbs up. They cross the road. A woman is standing by a post box, motionless, looking at a letter in her hand. Barney stops, transfixed. Trevor walks on but turns back and gestures for Barney to follow. She won't, so he goes back to her. The woman's still hesitating, looking at her letter. Trevor walks off, Barney follows him. The woman's still standing by the letterbox, letter in hand. They carry on walking down the road. They stop. Trevor is explaining something to Barney. He smiles and they start walking again.
Don't stay here. Where the green box is.
They approach the Gurdwara. They walk past the temple. Trevor bounces the ball as he goes.
You sure?
They walk down a path. Bushes on either side. They stop while Trevor checks where they need to go.
You can go that way, you can... Truthfully, I haven't been here in a while, you know. Yeah, I think it's this way.
They retrace their steps.
Trevor, I've got an idea. Are you hungry?
Always hungry, sister.
There's two temples right next to us, the Gurdwara here and the Sri Krishna over there.
So where am I looking?
There.
What, Harnell Lane Fish and Chips?
No, the Sri Krishna.
Okay, got it, yeah.
I go to the Gujarati school there.
The good...
Gujarati school?
I see, I'm not a big fan of school, man.
Oh, this isn't school, this is after-school school.
That's like school times 4.
It's where we go to learn the Gujarati language and about our culture and our values and there. That's what my mum always calls the Polish church.
Oh, man, you started off talking about food, you know.
We can ask at the Sri Krishna.
Like, what cash you got, you know?
Free.
Yeah.
If we go in, we can ask.
I'm not...
What? You're not Hindu? You're hungry, aren't you? Doesn't matter. My dad's always told me, Hindu, Catholic, you might even be a Villa supporter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, because a temple or a church, they'll always feed you if you ask.
Your dad supports the city, does he?
Yeah.
He sounds all right, your dad.
I miss him.
Where is he?
He went to somewhere in, I want to say Luton.
Oh, yeah, the vans, the hats, the airport. They used to be in the old First Division, you know.
When the virus started, he went to Luton because his job here closed down.
Yeah.
Red alert.
What's happening?
There's some elders from the temple. They're coming this way.
Oh, okay. But I've seen worse things happen, man.
I wasn't thinking straight. Trevor, we can't go there. They know me. If they see me, they'll ask questions and they'll want to look after me.
Yeah, that's what adults do.
Wrong. Adults always make things more complicated. Don't laugh at me.
I used to be... What? I'm just being sarcastic, sister, all right? Look, adults, they'll mess up everything if you give them a chance, you know.
If they see me, I won't get to see my dad and I won't get to deliver the letter. Trevor, I'm really sorry. Please don't hate me, but I can't take you to the temple or the church or...
Look. Trevor understands, all right? These guys here.
Yeah.
All right, just wait, just... All right?
He stands in front of her, shielding her as the elders approach. She helps him put his backpack on.
Yes, cool.
Sorry, Trevor. Okay. Oh.
You just...
She's hidden behind him.
All right, you just... cool. All right? Just...
He squares his shoulders. Adopts a casual pose as the elders approach. He speaks to them.
Oh. Afternoon. Yes? It's a lovely roundabout, isn't it? A lovely roundabout to look at. Yeah, on a lovely day like this. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Mm-hmm. The garden now, sister. Yeah? All right, action station. We should keep moving, though, right?
But I didn't get you any food.
Ah, yeah, I know that.
So how do I pay you back?
You don't need to. Right? Come, this way.
Jerry, a small, athletic young woman with cropped hair, is marching up and down. She's speaking through a megaphone.
Listen up! Listen up! Call out! Listen up! Call out! Yeah! Say no! Harnell Lane West! Say no to COVID! Harnell Lane West! Say no! And say yes to freedom! Yeah! Open your eyes! Stay safe!
She flings her arms out. She's walking in the road.
What are we doing? Man, these are our freedoms! Harnell Lane West!
She lies down in the middle of the road.
How did we come to this? Harnell Lane West!
You're gonna get run over!
Lying out here in the streets for as long as it takes.
For what?
You can't live like this, Harnell Lane West! You have to resist!
She gets up.
You have to resist! Stay safe, yeah. Yeah. Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe. Yeah, see me bothering anybody with my breath? No. See, look. I'm just keeping my distance. Keep my distance. But don't fence me in, kid. You can't keep me in that rabbit touch 1 minute longer. Oh, man. Got no air, no field, no sun, no
Please,
sea.
you're crying.
Kids running me rings, you know what I'm saying? Rings around my feet. Got no air in those slats in these lungs. Can't keep me in there. Same thing, same day, not gonna live in there. A day longer. No.
She uses the megaphone.
Keeping us all safe.
From what? From what, Harnell Lane West? Lockdown keeping us safe from ourselves. That's what. Well, this way, we don't know who we once were. Am I right? Or tell me I'm wrong, I don't care, come on. Let's just have a conversation. Pass the time of day out here in this empty belly of this hungry city. Arnold Lane West. 2 meters. 2 meters. What? Don't want you all worrying. Don't all rush at once. I am Jerry. I live and I breathe out here. Yeah. Today, I am here for you. Who will be here for me, huh? Who will be here for me? No more lockdown for Jerry.
The police will come.
Barney.
Oh, man. Little kid here at Harnell Lane West wants me to be afraid of the police. I'll tell you the same thing I told them over there. Down at Springfield Road Street, whatever it is. I don't know, I've lost all sense. And I'll tell them the same that way. Yeah, I'm coming for you, Howard Street. And I'm coming for you, Stony Stanton Road. No more isolation. Yeah, no more isolation. I said it. Say it with me. Bring me a tent. Yeah, let me camp in the Swan's Well.
She jumps on a
breathing
wall.
this way, people, because there's no breath left up there. Up there, you see past the trees, past the buildings.
She points to the flats.
The 11th floor. Up there, the 11th floor.
Jumps off the wall.
Oh, man. Who's that living on the 11th floor? Me.
She skips,
Me.
turns in circles.
Me.
I'll do her thing.
Gary!
Bad for her.
Oh, no, lane west. No more isolation.
Not
Barney
wearing a
checks her
watch.
Howard
watch.
Street, yeah, I'm coming.
Oh, yeah. It's nearly time. Which way?
Just down there.
Springfield Road, Harlow Lane West, Stony Stanton Road. Say no to COVID and say yes to freedom. See me, hear me, free me. Yes, say it with me. See me, hear me, free me.
Trevor and Barney follow her.
See me, hear me. Yes.
Bye,
Free
Jerry.
me.
Bye, Jerry. I'm sorry I can't help you.
Jerry crosses the road to the Methodist church
Hear me.
and marches off.
Free me. Yes.
This way.
She touches her hand to her heart before she goes. Barney and Trevor press on in the direction of Swanswell Park.
City's just bursting. You alright?
Yeah. Worried about Jerry.
She'll be alright.
They look back, turn away again.
It's down here?
Yeah, we'll go down here and then.
Yeah.
Might even cross through the park actually.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just thinking out loud, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, go down.
Is that...
They reach a main
Yeah.
road. They cross. A tree-lined street.
Yeah. You hear the drums?
Where's it coming from?
You swore. We got music inside us every day. We're breathing, you know, sister.
I started learning the guitar.
It was always the drums for me, man. You ever hear about two-tone?
Who?
The musical revolution that swept through Coventry back in the day.
What day was that?
Nah, it's like many days ago, man. All right, check this, yeah? After the army, I did some roadie work and a few tours for a two-tone tribute band. Setting up the drums for them and that. Used to sit there, like, bashing away before the proper music men turned up. Oh, man, the good days. London, Manchester, all of the big places, them. Roads, nights, motorways, all of that, man.
Trevor, I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Ah, this weird sister, man. Oh, man.
He beckons and she follows him. They head towards the sound of the drums. Crossing the road and into the park. It's an outdoor drum workshop. Trevor skips as he heads towards the drums. He starts to run. Barney runs after him. Trevor runs up to the drum workshop. They're playing bongos. He joins in. He picks up the rhythm. They smile at him. Barney joins in too. Everyone's smiling. Trevor bumps fists with the drummer. Stands up, picks up his rucksack. Beckons to Barney. Waves goodbye to them. She waves too. Trevor dances. He doesn't want to leave. Barney looks at her watch. Trevor sits down but realises he has to go. They wave goodbye. And Trevor and Barney set off again through the park. Both smiling. They go through the park gate and out onto the main road. They cross the road. They walk under the ring road. The area beneath has been landscaped with concrete mounds and cobbles. Big rocks placed at intervals. Some scrubby grass. There are colourful murals on the posts supporting the ring road. They come out the other side, walking along a path lined with bushes. Trevor gives Barney his rucksack to hold. as he takes off his coat. Puts the coat over his arm and swings the rucksack back onto his shoulder. He puts his beanie hat back on. They're walking steadily, heading towards the bus station. Double-decker buses drive past. They approach Millennium Place. The two twisting silver bridges overhead. They approach the Transport Museum. Trevor points the way.
I don't want to be in Luton.
Yeah. Oh, is that him?
No.
Oh. Come here. Is that him right there?
No, don't be daft.
Is he even coming?
Don't you think?
No, I'm sure he will. Just, if you were mine, I'd make sure I did.
How many children do you have?
I don't. If you were, I would.
I've got a confession to make.
You are working for the council?
No.
Oh.
But I am undercover.
Ah, you see, I knew it.
I'm a secret agent. My real name's Barney.
So who's Ted?
A dog.
Impressive, your dog.
The neighbours.
Neighbours, oh my gosh. What breed?
Sorry?
The breed of the dog.
It's little. I think it's a terrier.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So, what's the mission?
I'm hoping we've just completed it. There, Dad!
She runs.
Dad! Dad! Dad!
Hurls herself into his arms.
You made it.
Stay forever, Dad. Don't go back to Luton.
Her
I don't want to
father
be
hugs
alone
her.
ever again.
Peaceful, eh?
Oh.
He hugs her again.
Stay forever.
Stay forever, Dad. I don't want to be alone ever again.
I'm here now, eh?
Yeah.
Trevor picks up his backpack and his coat. Watches them together.
You okay?
Yeah. Yes.
He smiles slightly sadly.
Yeah, look, take your time. Look, let's sit, huh?
Okay.
Barney and her father walk across Millennium Place.
It's been hard, Barney. It's been hard. Don't cry, huh?
Fine.
I'm here now.
They head towards the wall, where there's a stone seat, and they sit down together.
You all right?
Better.
You got here okay?
It was pretty tricky, but I was clever, and Trevor helped. I forgot. Trevor!
She stands up, looks
Trevor!
round. Waves to Trevor. He waves
Doesn't
back
matter.
and turns and
I
goes.
missed you, Dad.
I missed you too. Look, now, tell me again about your mom. You know, did you forget anything? I've been so worried.
She was on the settee. The ambulance came. They said it wasn't the virus thing, but she was holding her chest, and they put this mask thing.
Oxygen.
She was grey.
He looks away in consternation. He stands
Did they
up,
ring you?
gets
Did
his
you ring
phone
them
out.
back?
No, they didn't call.
There was a woman from the council. She was wanting me to open the door, but I came here, Dad. I had to give you the letter, and I had to see you.
I had to see you too. You know, I said to the boss, I said, I've got to go back to Coventry. I don't know when I'll be back, but try and stop me.
Did you, Dad?
I'm not a bad person, Barney.
I didn't say you were.
I know, but I want you to know.
I never
You know,
said.
I was just thinking on the coach. You know, I'm not a bad man. Leaving you, I got lazy. Your mom called me some horrible things, and I called her worse.
You went because you had to work and because you'd be rubbish at teaching me maths.
Something like that. Kind of. I love you so much.
I know you do.
Do you love me?
Why wouldn't I?
He shrugs.
I'll always be here for you.
I know.
I want you to understand that.
I'm scared, Dad.
Yeah. Look, I better ring the hospital.
He stands again and takes out his phone.
Look, I'm scared too, huh? But look, we even if they won't let us see her, we need to find out how she is. Look, we'll get a taxi. Look, I'll sort this.
I brought the letter.
She holds it out. He takes it.
Oh, God.
Opens it with trembling hands. He reads.
My precious husband, my darling little girl, I have thought long and hard about what to say to you. There's never a good time to be ill, but during a pandemic, it feels so bad on us. I didn't want to call or text. I wanted you to keep this letter close as you go through the years. I am close to death. I can feel it. I can't change that.
This body is not mine.
Mum unseen.
I will soon be beyond this life, no longer able to guide you. Remember that after I am gone, bad things will come again. They'll try to take away your energy, but believe in yourselves, in each other. Awaken your souls. Trust in God, always, so you may be open to all living creatures, to your city, to the people you live with side by side. Barney,
Shakespeare.
make me proud. Do your duty, to your dad, to your future family.
Barney. I remember when you were a small child and you saw a young boy fall in the street and cut his head.
Barney reads.
You cried and cried. And cried for him more than he even cried. And you wouldn't let us leave until the ambulance came.
Yeah, you were about 5, but you knew what to do even then.
Don't ever lose that. Live your lives, both of you. Tomorrow I think I will be.
Jazz turns the paper over.
Just stops.
Maybe she fell asleep.
No, just...
He stares into space.
Dad? Dad?
Your mum's really ill. We need to get her home.
You said you couldn't stop.
I don't, it's okay. It's fine. I'm going to get us all home.
He stares into her eyes,
Let's bring the letter.
puts his arm around her shoulders, and they walk off together. She puts her arms around his waist. And they walk away out of sight